can say groovy. Okay.
Especially after Garrett Grooves played last night. So, it's funny because I'm friends with Officer Jerry Squadrito, and he came over last night at the end, and then, Nikki came over, and she did the whole RR roller tongue, and she said it like you're supposed to say it. And then he kept looking at her like, "What'd you just say? What did you just say?" And she's like, she said it like gringo style. She's like, "Guerra Grooves." So he's like, "Oh, okay."
She's funky.
Yeah, for
she's
sure.
Funky. I love the hairstyle too, all the color.
Oh yeah, it's always my daughter loves her because of that, right? She
great.
goes, I go, "Oh yeah, you remember Nikki, the one with like the blue and purple hair?" She's like, "Dad, you mean rainbow?" I'm like, I guess you mean rainbow. So, are we straightened out? Yeah, we're good. We're going. All right, cool. Hey, welcome. We are on location at the Pompano Beach Seafood Festival 2022, and I am here right now with the man, the reason behind it all, Kyle Good. Kyle, what's up, brother?
Dennis,
how you doing?
Pleasure to be on. We are well.
Yeah.
We're set up.
Yep.
The setup's always the tough part from the logistical of the event management standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But we have all of our vendors in. We're completely full. Literally, I still have vendors calling me. We don't have anything available.
Right.
So we got them all packed in. We have a lot of quality vendors, a lot of good artists, jewelry, a lot of clothing. I know you're going to speak with Nicole from Big Dog Tackle.
Yep.
Bikinis. We've got a lot of just good product here all spread throughout the event.
Nice. Last night, so just so people know, it's Saturday morning right now as we speak, and last night was opening night, Friday night. We got the Minnow parked right here. A lot of people that have seen us a couple weeks ago, the episode we did to tease the event. We don't have to tease the event any longer. Today is the day. This is the weekend.
We're here.
Right? We had the Minnow here, and last night we had a front seat, like best seat in the house for Guerra Grooves, and the Upper Hootenanny.
That's right.
And it was just off the charts, phenomenal. Blast.
Well, we very much appreciate our relationship with Connected by Water. The t-shirts you've made are absolutely awesome.
Nice.
And all the proceeds of this event go to charity. So these shirts that you created, we're selling them right when you come in our entrance. Beautiful shirts with the mermaid. What inspired you to draw the mermaid?
When we talked about wanting to do a design, I had worked something up that was more prototypical to what we do for our boating clients. It was like this airbrush looking thing, and I was just like, at the end of the day, I just wasn't feeling it. And we talked about on our episode about all like the local bands that you had coming in, and I instantly started sensing that this was more like a Tortuga or a Bonnaroo vibe now, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, I got to do something that it's going to make people feel like that in the art. And I think that we did that.
It's almost like a culture that we're building.
Right.
And that art definitely illustrates what we're trying to do here. Obviously, we're right by the Eat, Drink, and Be Local stage.
Mm-hmm.
They're a big partner of ours this year. Troy Ganner has been a good friend for a long time. I was once a busboy over when it was Seafood World, and he was a server, and we've worked together for several years. And Eat, Drink, and Be Local is really the message of our event, so it's a terrific partnership. Our food, we've really cleaned up our food court this year. For many years when you came to our event back when we were on the beach, it was, 300 feet of just fried crap. One vendor after another, and they were all the national vendors that just tour the whole southeast of the United States doing seafood festivals. We went a different direction this year, and it's all local restaurants, concessionaires. It's a lot more grilled food, like seafood tacos, more unique items. And we think the reception yesterday was great. Everyone loved the food court.
100%.
And then the music, of course, we went that same direction. This budget that we have, we want it to stay in the community. So rather than spending it on an aging national act, we're bringing in bands like we had last night, Uproot Hootenanny, Garrett Grooves, and these bands throw down. And honestly, they're better in my opinion.
I think so too.
And we're able to keep our prices affordable. It's just a $20 admission.
That's it.
And we're right here on US 1, plenty of parking. And I'm happy as a clam right now, Dennis.
You should be. Listen, you talked about Troy and the EDBL Life. They just launched their app, right? And we're excited about that. And if you guys haven't had a chance to check that out, please do. Troy's going to be on here in a minute. We're going to probably talk about that a little bit more. I'm pretty guaranteed we're going to talk about that a little bit more. But you're right. The EDBL, the Connected by Water, it's all like, I feel like we're building this culture. And we're so happy to be a part of it, and we're honored that you bring us into this and let us be a part of it.
Absolutely. And while we're talking local, I think it's important we talk about beer. Everyone likes beer, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So 26 Degrees, we actually brought them on back in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And we have them here. We have the IPA A1A at every one of our drink locations. And then actually at the South Stage, we have 4 different beers on tap.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Ron, Pompano Pale Ale, Galaxy Skate, and
Galaxy Skate.
Galaxy Skate's the hazy IPA.
That's funny because in North Laurel, in the town that I actually grew up in when I was a little kid, there's a little roller skating rink called Galaxy Skateway. So I might have to try Galaxy Skate.
We're super pumped, though. Today's going to be fun. I know we have a Crosby, Stills National Young tribute band.
Okay.
We got some steel drums here to kick us off in a little bit.
Nice. What time does that start?
So let me take a quick look at that. Because we have 2 stages. It's important to note at this event. Right now, we're kind of on the north end by our north stage.
Yeah.
So 1 o'clock is when we kick off with music at this stage. But at noon, we'll kick off on the south stage.
Yeah. There's Mr. Good Senior there, John Good. Just keeping an eye out for us, right?
Yep.
So you got 2 stages here, right? That's kind of like a new layout, like all things considered, right?
Correct. So we used the amphitheater in 2019.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just a wall in the middle of the event. And we found that our vendors in the park didn't do the greatest because people were all just, the heart of the event was the amphitheater.
Right.
And so now we spread out throughout the park with 2 stages, built in equal stature.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same exact stages, same sound production company. So there's not a main stage. It's just It's more of a festival atmosphere where just ping pong back and forth between 2 stages.
I love it. Listen, let's slide in here real quick. Let's bring Nicole in here from Big Dog Tackle, right? We'll segue her in here, and we're going to wrestle up a seat for you and throw these headphones on, Nicole, because we want to hear from you. Big Dog Tackle. We love you guys so much. Right?
Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning. It's Saturday morning. Are you ready to go or what?
Yeah, it was very stressful.
Very stressful? Why are you stressed out?
Setting up a booth is not the easiest thing in the world.
No, it's not. It's not.
Setup sucks.
I think we were going all day since like 7:30 in the morning,
gosh.
like right up to the opening at 5 o'clock. It was like going hard. I'm like running back and forth to Lowe's because I like forgot this and forgot that, and the wind was blowing. I had to get sandbags and everything for the tent so it wouldn't blow away, but we're all straightened out now. So
yeah, it's definitely the wind. The wind was a killer.
Yeah. Did you have fun last night?
Yeah, we did. It was just usually it only takes us an hour to set up, but because of the wind, it just kept everything kept falling, and we were just like.
The good news, though, the wind has passed us.
The wind has passed us.
The wind has passed us.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a great day today. Today's our big day from 11 to 10. And
11 to 10.
Yeah, so it's going to be the long stretch here, the whole thing. So I'm excited for it.
Yep.
So Big Dog Tackle, right?
Yeah.
You guys have been open there on Federal Highway for about 4 years now?
4 years.
Right?
Yep.
If I got that right, on the corner of 14th and Federal across the street from the golf course?
Yep.
Right? Tell me about Big Dog Tackle.
Okay.
Because you guys are more than just your everyday tackle shop. And a lot of that has to do, but most of it, all of it has to do with you and your expertise that you bring to the table. Share that with us.
Yeah, so Big Dog Tackle, we're a 5,000 square foot store. We're not just a bait and tackle shop, not just like a hole in the wall. We have half of our store split up between rods, reels. We actually, I don't think you've seen it yet, but we just installed a huge walk-in freezer. So now everybody's able to just open the doors like Publix and grab some bait instead of having the chest freezers anymore. So that was a huge thing for us. We open up at 6 a.m. So a lot of the guys, they come first thing in the morning to get their bait, their ice. The other half of the store is actually apparel driven.
Yep.
And it's just because we feel like we wanted that family atmosphere where regardless if you're a boater or a fisherman, you're welcome at our shop. We just believe in the community. So we always want to make sure that everybody feels welcome coming into the store, which is my background. It's not just fishing. It's retail in general. Fishing is my hobby. So I think that that's why our store is very different from all the shops, not just locally, but everywhere, because we have just such a huge offering.
Yep, absolutely. And you got that walk-in freezer too for when Trey gets out of line, right? Just throw him in there for a little bit, you know.
He'll just sit in
cold
there.
as ice Trey, make him chill out a little bit.
Well, you know that's his DJ name, Ice Trey. He's bigger than the cube.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So give us your take on this event, because we just got done talking about how it's a new day for the Pompano Beach Seafood Festival. What I mean by that is like this whole culture we're building, or I say we're building. If you say that, because I feel like we're a part of it, but it's Kyle's baby here. This whole culture that he's developing with the indie local bands and that festival vibe that we're seeing here. That's, we said earlier, a little bit like a Bonnaroo or like a Tortuga, like that kind of vibe that's happening here. And I think that was evident last night. Give me your take and your thoughts and your feelings about what this event does for our local community.
Yeah, so just for me, as an example, you approached me 4 years ago. I wasn't even open for business. We just signed our lease, and he was like, do you guys want to set up a booth? And I was like, I don't even have anything in the store yet. I just barely have fixtures. So I set up a booth, and I remember I had like barely anything in there. And I was telling everybody, we're opening next weekend. Like, I'm getting my name out there. I'm opening next weekend. So the show that he's putting on, I think for me 4 years ago, that was a huge thing for me, because now I'm having people aware that I'm here.
Yeah.
And then to come back to this event, see that it's grown in such a, a different way, that now I'm saying, well, now I'm here,
That's right.
now I'm open for business, and people are recognizing us. And it's, there's so many people that I see here that they're like, aren't you the store on 14th Street? And I'm like, this is our community, and they don't even know I'm here, you know? So for me, I think whether it's the music industry or just having a retail location, like you're bringing everybody together by just hosting just an event locally in Pompano. And I think it's beneficial to any local business, and including the musicians.
100%.
Well, we really appreciate that. And I got to say, the city of Pompano Beach is one of the best cities. I do events all over the state of Florida. The city of Pompano is the most supportive city I've ever worked with. Mm-hmm. Literally, we had 15 city employees out here picking out our garbage last night. It was clean, sanitary. The bathrooms are clean. Anything I need, literally, they'll run cases of beer to the bar. The city is just 100% behind us, and it makes it so much easier to do an event. When you start from the permitting process all the way to being on site, they really hold my hand and walk me through it. Where other cities, I get stuck in a line at a building department trying to fill out a permit, and I have no idea how to fill it out. And it's a 180 in Pompano. The city's so supportive of this event. After 36 years, we're probably one of the longest standing community events in South Florida.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure Nicole can attest for that as well. I mean, we both do work with the city, and they are really they embrace their businesses and the culture and the Chamber of Commerce as well. And, and how everyone just kind of pulls together. They make it easy for us. Yeah, that's for sure.
No, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Sweet, man. Well, what do you got in store for us today?
Me?
Yeah, you.
So we have a 10 by 10 booth. We brought in mostly of our apparel. I didn't see anybody walking around with a fishing rod today, but we mostly brought our apparel goods. We're just trying to give everybody a kind of idea what they're walking into in the store.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. That's great. Awesome.
Well, after the event, I'm going to stop by.
Yeah.
Pick up some ballyhoo, go out on the boat.
Yeah, there you go.
Try to catch a dolphin.
I need to fish too. I haven't been fishing in a long time. Been too buried at work. Yeah.
I know.
So awesome. Well, thank you very much, Nicole.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on. We're going to get you and Trey back in on the podcast. Come in the gallery with pour some rum and do it the right way.
I know now that we're neighbors.
That's right. Exactly. Thank you very much. All right, cool. We're going to take a break real quick. Okay.
Watts, as I like to call her.
Nice.
Right? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, dude? You're here too?
Yep.
Wow. So.
You're not the one-man show anymore.
No.
No. You got a hell of a team.
Yeah, well,
You brought your little Minnow? I never thought I'd be able to say that to you.
We started out the last podcast we did talking about coming in the back door.
Yeah, I know.
But,
I know.
Yeah.
Yep. So, keep your little Minnow
away
from my back door.
Keep your damn hands off of her.
That's right.
All right.
So we're connected by water at the Pompano Beach Seafood Festival.
We're connected by water. We're eat, drink, be local. So listen, I don't even think I have to introduce you because it's Troy and everybody knows Troy, right? And especially if you're connected by water, you definitely know who Troy is. But we're here with Troy Ganter.
Yeah,
from Papa's Raw Bar, Eat, Drink, and Be Local. And we talked last time when you were on the show last. Right?
Yep.
We talked about the app.
And we weren't even planning to have the app ready. And all of a sudden, Friday morning, Apple finally accepted our submission after 18 rejections.
Wow.
Yep.
So we're live.
We're live. The app is live,
app.
and the beautiful thing is it's your resource to connect and help local businesses, period. Since that podcast, we decided to make it a free app
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Free, completely free.
Come on.
Free for vendors, free for locals. You know, we've been dumping our money into it up until this point, so we're going to keep it going. We'll figure out how to make money down the road, but it's all about being a service. It's all about connecting locals. Now more than ever after COVID, that's when this app kind of idea came about. How can we connect locals? How can we connect local businesses? So now you download the app. QR code's right here by Miss Victoria. It's on our website, which we changed to Be Local on the Go. That makes sense, right?
Right.
Want to be local on the go? Download the app. Dial into local businesses, and all these local businesses are doing free local offerings. So 10% off at Papa's, BOGO Pizza at Anne Marie's. The breweries are on board. And you got more than eating and drinking. Mm-hmm. You can work out at fitness centers. Everything's longitude and latitude when you're on the app. And we're covering a lot of South Florida right now.
Nice.
Over 200 businesses, and we're growing organically every day. So if you don't see a business on there that you think is living the lifestyle in Fort Lauderdale and giving back to the community and supporting locals, send us a message and we'll get them on there. Be Local on the Go.
Nice. Connected by Water is part of the fold of those businesses, and we'll probably be announcing what our special deal is within the next couple of weeks, I would think.
That's
right?
awesome. We'll do it live at your place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
We'll come buy a bunch of stuff.
We are at the Pompano Beach Seafood Festival right now. We are on location, and we had Kyle on. We had Nicole on from Big Dog.
Big Dog.
We were talking about, we were talking a lot about you. We're talking about a lot about Connected by Water, and you're talking about like the vibe of this thing now, and how we mentioned it's got like the Bonnaroo kind of Tortuga feel, like this whole like festival with all these different artists, and all the South Florida's local musicians are here now, and and South Florida's local restaurants are here now, and we were talking earlier this morning when we were setting up about how it was a really great night last night.
Yeah, we tripled our sales.
Yeah, and I think the community's responding to this, which is really all you can ask for, right? That's why you're doing it.
It is, and I think there's a fresh start. Things get stagnant. Being on the beach for a long time. Leaving the beach was so difficult, but it wasn't up to the show. It had to happen.
Right.
Too many restaurants, no parking, construction. So the beach kind of almost kicked us out. Now this year, first year was okay. After COVID, everybody wants to get out now. Now this year, they pivoted. Mm-hmm. And they brought in more local vendors, local food, all local musicians.
Yep.
No more of these big cover bands. So all those people are sharing organically. They're getting people out here. Last night, we tripled our sales. I'm expecting today that we go bananas.
Yeah, I think so, too.
People are going to come out of the woodworks.
I think so, too. And they better, because if you don't, you're basically living under a rock, because why wouldn't you be here today? If you're a local especially,
yeah.
Why the hell are you not here today?
No, you're coming. We got an Eat, Drink, and Be Local stage and North Stage. We got another stage on the south end, like you said, almost like Tortuga.
Yeah.
We got over 100 local arts and crafts vendors in the middle.
Yeah.
We got boats outside.
Yeah.
Local vendors over there. Papa's got stone crabs. Paul Castronova stopping by.
Nice.
One of our local celebrities. You're not the only celebrity here today. Right?
Right. I like this guy.
We smuggled him some Papa's Pilar.
Papa's Pilar.
Yep. Time for a commercial.
Remind you to never be a spectator.
Always drink. Good rum. I don't drink, but I sell the hell out of this stuff. So, everybody drinks
it sells itself, really.
It does.
And listen, the show is the Connected by Water podcast presented by Joey Cardi, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram, and fueled by our good friends at Papa's Pilar Rum, who remind you never to be a spectator. We say that I say that in my sleep, right? It's true, though. We love being a part of both of those families. But we also talked about how Papa's Raw Bar and EDBL is also a sponsor of the show. And they provide all of our food and our good vibes. That's for sure.
I love it. We are so grateful for the opportunity. And I think we all kind of share that same synergy about, building businesses, by creating relationships and servicing people, giving back to the community, connection, synergy. Those are big words that we use, and we hold each other accountable and make sure that we're constantly growing, constantly learning. And that's amazing.
I think that, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up about holding each other accountable. That's a really profound statement, and you may not even realize how profound that is in my mind at the moment, because it is true. Like if we link these local businesses, like we're talking about, together and feed off of each other and work together, right, to create one big wave rather than tiny little spits of water, right? You can really get a lot accomplished together. But the holding accountable, right, is that when you do link up like that, you're responsible not only for yourself at this point.
Yep.
You're responsible for the others. Like it takes a village.
You crossed the line.
Yeah. So you got to really take that into account.
Yeah.
When you're going about your day, you say, no, we made a promise to that other business that we'll be there for them.
Yep.
Right. And then that other business made a promise to me. And I know that if I need anything, they're going to be there for me too.
That's the synergy that we're looking for,
Right.
relationships. And it's a two-way street. This isn't all about me. It's not all about you.
Yeah.
It's about us and what can we do together.
Sure.
And if you get out of your narrow-mindedness and figure out, hey, this isn't only helping my business, but if every other business is out there helping each other,
Right.
imagine the traffic that we can get.
Yeah.
And the vibes.
Yep.
I mean, that's what we're being forced into now. In this world where everything's getting expensive, everything's getting weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
I was trying to say a polite word, but things are getting crazy. And now more than ever, we need to kind of stick together, get back to the grassroots stuff that we used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we go bartering, but I'm down to barter. But we gotta help each other out. We gotta support local, and we gotta keep learning from these bigger companies too. And it's not we can't reject them and talk bad about them, but we just got to learn from them and make our own pivots so we can grow and learn from each other.
Yeah, and I think it's very important to look at it that way rather than be so quick to look at a company and say, what are they doing wrong or what do I don't like about them? It's like, well, how did they become successful in the first place and why did that happen? What did they do right to get
And how
there?
can I do it better?
How can I do it better?
And then just bounce. If that's the attitude,
Right.
then everybody keeps getting better.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
competition used as fuel.
Right, and keep your relationships intact, and if you don't, then repair them.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with a mutual friend of ours yesterday, and hopefully we were able to do that.
You made amends?
I think so.
Wow.
I hope so. I'd like to think so.
Yep.
Love her to death, and I don't want anything to be negative there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome, man. You walk the walk, man. You're not just a local celebrity, a famous artist, and connecting everybody by water. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I think that's the Voss family. What up, Vosses? Trini in the house. They came all the way from Trinidad
Oh,
to
really?
Pompano Beach. So if you can't make it to the Pompano Beach Seafood Festival,
All right, you want to bring one of them
no
on
excuse.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, bring one on here.
Who wants to come on?
Who wants to come on the show? We'll end it like this. We'll bring on a visitor to ask them what they feel about how they feel about our local vibe.
Come on.
Come a seat.
All right.
All right. No, we're not going to force you. Not going to
Yeah.
force you.
They're tired of traveling from Trini. Thanks for coming, guys. We appreciate the local support.
All right, listen, we're going to check out, all right? So we got things to do today. We got people to see and rum the drink. So, Troy.
Get down to Pompano Beach Seafood Festival. Come by the Connected by Water booth right in front of the Eat, Drink, and Be Local stage. On the way, you have no choice but to check out all the hundreds of vendors that are here. Eat, drink, and be local. Download the app at belocalonthego.com. Get out there and support your locals. Yeah, man.
Nice. All right. Troy, thanks, brother.
Thank you.
So, I'm going to sign off as I normally do. You want to be on for my sign off? Here, we're going to hear. Plug this here. Scan that. Can they scan that on their TV screen? Probably not, but I'm going to give it a shot. Scan that. Pause your TV. Scan that. Right? Be local on the go. If you're in the market for a new truck or vehicle, go check out our pals over at Joey Carty Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Right? They'll hook you up if you say you're from Connected by Water. If you're thirsty, go over and grab yourself a bottle of Papa's PLR rum. Remind you never to be a spectator. And if you're hungry, and I know you are, right? After the Pompano Beach Seafood Festival, I want you to head over at all times to Papa's Raw Bar and order something off the Connected by Water inspired sushi menu. You will not be disappointed, and I challenge anyone on the planet Earth to find a better sushi menu. You're not going to. I don't care where you are or what you're doing.
What's your favorite roll?
They're also good. I
Takizi
love the Takizi roll. I love the OCD roll. Jumbo's got a good roll on there.
He does. The
right?
Jumbo's Wet Dream.
Yep,
It's kind of
yep.
awkward, but I'll put it in my mouth.
It's a little,
Yeah.
and then
It's good. And use the app. If you download the app before you go, you're going to get 10% off at Papa's Raw Bar every time you dine with the Eat, Drink, and Be Local app. And you can still do the loyalty points. You can double dip now. It's legit. No holds barred.
for free.
For free. For free.
For free. All right. Your ego's not your amigo.
Yes, it's not.
Always do your best. At the end of the day, just let God do the rest.
Yep.
Do not ever forget that no matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, we are all
Connected by water. That was insane.